Hello guys, this is WizardCop, and welcome to 1 hour in No Man's Sky. So I've been playing No Man's Sky for about a couple of days now. I've got about 10 hours into the game, and I decided to start this new type of video that I'm going to be doing, which is a single hour playing the game, seeing what happens and stuff, doing certain things, seeing what the game has to offer in just 1 hour, and seeing how much entertainment and just value you can get out of that hour in a single game. So we're going to be starting with No Man's Sky today. I've played an hour, this is a voiceover, and we're going to be going over what happened in 1 hour. First off, I decided to do a primary mission. This is an obvious and simple thing to do, and let's see what it has to offer. One thing that's so cool in this game, guys, is that the planets, for one, if you wanted to just walk like around a whole planet, it would take days of actual time. If you want to fly to certain planets, it might be like an hour, 2 hours or whatever, and it's just awesome the scale of a game like this. And obviously you have your ways of getting around, you know, fast, but it's just cool having a scale like this. I've never played a game with this kind of scale. So it looks like we have to interact with this plate here. It's gonna open up, tell us some things. We're gonna have to tune to Apollo. So let's do that. Apollo's an NPC that we're about to, like, I guess, summon. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a conversation with him, and we're gonna see what's up. Right. So it looks like to find Artemis, we need to expand our base of operations. So we're gonna go find someone to help me. Guys, these are all star systems in this game, and overall planet wise there are 18 quintillion planets in this game. So to actually get to where I want to go, I've got to have a warp cell. I've got most of the items for it, but I'm just going to go buy one real quick, the last item I need for it. Right, here we are going through light space to the star system we need to go to, and when this star thing finishes, this light speed thing finishes, I see all these spaceships, and I've never seen all like this before in the game. And it was just a huge shocker to me, and people started attacking me and stuff, and it was just an awesome random thing that this game has. It has bounty hunts randomly, people are coming to attack you like space pirates is what they're called, and there's just big things like this, and it's really cool how it works. So after that space battle, guys, we are coming into the space station to find this guy, and I end up seeing this this spaceship that I really like the look of. This that's coming in now. It's got like big, huge round things, cylinders on the sides, and it looks like it could hold a lot. So I went to go talk to the pilot and see what's up after, you know, looking at my scanner to see what kind it is and that. So here we go, let's go talk to this guy over here. And this is a great thing about the game too, you can make offers on people's spaceships and everything. It's just really cool how it works. And even to do missions in general, that means you got to go around to planets, collect resources and stuff. In this video I actually already have a lot of resources already on my character, so a lot of things I can just do, but it just goes really deep, and you can talk to anyone. I can go to someone whenever I want and ask them, you know, about dialogue in your language, and they can tell me, and I can learn something new about their dialogue, because their dialogue only comes up in actual words that I can understand when I learn it, and it's just really cool. Anyway, we're over here, we find another person we need to meet. Right, so this guy's basically asked me about what temperature my home planet is. I don't know why I said that's so weird, what temperature the planet is when my base is on, so he can help make that better with a thermal protection module. And also he's recommended someone for me to go to that can help me out as well. But first I've got to put down this new tech thing he gave me. It's a command terminal. So when we put this down, it allows me to have like basically people to work for me and work on my base when I'm not around, you know, keep the windows clean and all that. So I'm putting this down right now. I have the materials right here. Right, so we are hiring this little man to help us on our base. So yeah, construction overseer done. So basically now he's in my base. He told me to create some chromatic metal. Well, he didn't tell me to make that. He told me to make something, and to make that I need chromatic metal. So I started refining that real quick. So right now I have to find a worker of a certain faction, which is awesome. There's different factions in this game. Well, I call them factions, I'm not quite sure what they're called in the game. But if you actually look on the screen right now, I'm just sat on that because you can see that on the left bit you can see the little robot guy, and yeah, the eye in other ones. They're what factions, like, I guess, own the space stations there. So I was looking around the space station for the longest time, but it was the wrong faction, and I only just realised that actually different ones have different things, and the mission thing said of the Kovacs race. So I've made a light speed warp speed thing again, and we're off to there. Right, so now we've gone and hired this guy. Now he's in our base, and he's already given us new things to make. For example, acid. You need 600 fungal mold, 25 Modite. Modite's easy enough to get. I don't know how to get fungal mold yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, this guy's talking about I will keep the place clean when I'm gone and all this. Obviously, he'll give me, I guess, new things I can make, and it's quite awesome. I wonder how many these guys can get, or whether it's only one, because it's like, you know, not a massive space station. Maybe the bigger it gets, the more you need. I don't know. Okay, but he's gonna keep it clean and everything, and that's awesome. Now the next target is something I've actually forgot. Let's go. Let's see. Oh yes, I've got to go in space and return to Apollo. But the thing is, I decide, you know what, I'm gonna not quite do that yet. I mean, I can go in space and talk to her, but I'm not gonna continue the mission. I'm gonna go do something else. So I go off and do something else. So I was looking about in like building stuff, and some of us popped up. I must have got a blueprint at some point or something. It's to make a rover. So I was looking about the recipe, and I figured out how to make Perfuranium or something. It's silver and oxygen refined, and he makes it. So I made 50 of that. I'm gonna get the other things, and I'm gonna make myself a little rover. Right, after getting all that stuff, here we are now with the rover, all the stuff to make it. Just need to find a place to place it. I've flattened the ground out and everything, as you should. And there we go, we got a rover. I'd never had one of these in this game, and I was gassed, to be honest, which means excited in Britain. So yeah, you ride it a bit differently. You kind of ride it like, I remember Borderlands 2 you rid like this, and I don't know if Borderlands 3 you did, I've completely forgot. But yeah, it's cool, it can actually jump, which is mad. I don't know why I got out, we're kind of figuring out maybe if there's a boost to something, but I press the get out button, get that sodium. And overall, yeah, the rover's pretty sick for exploring stuff. And yeah, pretty much I try to jump off this mountain. You know, because why not? Anyway, on to the next thing. So at this point I decided to go to this ice planet because I like the ice planets, but also because I haven't explored this too much, and I'm trying to get these technology pieces that are hidden underground. I have to go find them. which is awesome. They're worth a lot, but the reason they're worth so much is because I can unlock blueprints and stuff for them, and that is the goal of getting these right now. The great part of this game is that, like, you see something like this and normally you have to go around it, and that was what I thought at first, but then I thought, nah, I literally can just like break anything I want, so I just break it. You can also build whatever you want, like out of stone or whatever. You can flatten ground, or restore ground, even that. Or you can do the traditional wooden stuff, you can do the stuff that I've done. I just fell a mile. But yeah, we're after this technology piece, we're gonna go do that right now. And also we found a thing. Well, we found deer. We can't live easily. I just call them deer. Pretty close to the end of the hour. For the final thing, I decided to go to the anomaly and check out some blueprints from the technology things I got. So I'm gonna attempt to do a non-scripted, just kind of rant constantly, talking about this game. So the thing is, the reason I even wanted to make this at all, this 1 hour thing, was to show how much you can do in 1 hour in this game, and just kind of show the amount of things you can do. And there's a lot more you can do, obviously. And just the whole time you're entertained, the whole time you're immersed and entertained. You can talk to different races, you can be what you want to be. I mean, even on the way to the actual ice planet, at some point I got interrupted by this guy who wanted to fight, and I had a bounty and I got 100k out of it. And then you can come here, normally it's not as laggy as that, but you can come here, you can join people's, you can invite them to your universe basically, where you can go around with them. You can have up to, I think, 4 people on the PS4 on that, and like 32 on the PC. Actually no, 8 on the PS4. And it's awesome, you know, the multiplayer aspect's awesome, the single player aspect's awesome. You can do what you want when you want. You could do like no primary missions and still be fine, you know, you could still put tons and tons of hours into it. And it's just so cool how you can do that. And you can, I mean, you can customise your scene how you want. I mean, I'm a stormtrooper, or that's what I'm meant to look like. So we're gonna go over here to this terminal, you know, finish everything off, and we're gonna, after this, we're gonna go back to our base, you know, and end it there. I was actually looking through here and all this stuff you can make, and I was kind of underwhelmed a bit, like, I don't really want to be spending my stuff on this if there's other stuff. And then I looked here and I was like, oh, this is much better. There's even more. So I mean, you can keep going across, and I found like the godsend, at least in my opinion, where it was all cool stuff. You'll see in a second when I turn to the next screen. You see all this, and you got like, you know, large refiners and, you know, stations and this, that, and launching pads and stuff. So I decided to get some of these. And there's also in top left your own trade terminal you can put in your base. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, and this is just this area. You can use stuff that you can build to make even more stuff with this salvage data. And obviously there's tons more terminals, upgrades for your exosuit, different things for your, you know, jetpack, different things for your module. You can buy different modules, buy obviously any ship you want, depending, obviously assuming you have the money. So then you got to be making money, and there's tons of ways to make money, and it's just so cool how it works. And you know, the combat, it is there. Obviously it's not focused on combat, but even the combat that is there I find really fun, and the items that are there. I mean, I'm using the pulse splitter, it's really cool. You can purchase maps and then be like a pirate going out finding these things with the maps, and then looting there at these factories with these robots, trying to attack you with these robot dogs and stuff. And I just think it's really cool. And like I said, it's on a rant, okay, I'm sorry, but I just want to kind of get through how big this game is and how kind of crazy it is to me, because I've never played a game like this, and it's awesome. And just being able to get in your ship on a planet, fly into space and fly around space, fly to another planet that are ages away, but because you've got these things like hyper boost and pulse speed, you can actually get there. Also, I was interested in this alien spaceship, yeah, but it's just insane how far things are away, and it's just cool to me, to be honest. And everything, the visuals, everything, it's just so cool to me. And how this game got bad reviews at the start of its lifetime to now, where, you know, it's had update after update after update, all free, and it's just insane how far it's come, and it's really amazing. And it's on £20 right now on sale. It's usually £40, and I wanted it, but £40 quite a hefty price, you know, for a game that came out however 4 years ago or something. Obviously the updates might make it worth it if you have enough money to justify that, but it's on £20 now from Black Friday sale. Get it if you can. It's amazing, and you know, worth £40 in my opinion. You can't really mourn. I mean, it's worth a full price game in my opinion. It's just so expansive and awesome, and if it's the kind of game you'll like, you'll love it. So anyway guys, with that being said, we go back to our, I mean the hour's probably up by now, or getting up. Actually no, the bounty's here, look, you just find someone bounty to top it off, you know, just a random thing, and I get 100k out of it. So yeah, like I said, the hour's probably relatively up, you know, might be just under, might be over, but it's about up now. And I have to say, I loved every second of playing this, and there's so much can do, so much decision, so much choice, can do whatever you want. There's always new things to find and do. And with that being said guys, I hope you enjoyed this first 1 hour in a game series. Hopefully I'll end up doing it in new games. And like I said guys, sorry about the little mistakes I'm making. This is a long big rant, and we're going back down to our base now. Anyway guys, with all that being said, goodbye.